Well, look at this, Howard. 2 men, including one who claimed to be a teacher, were arrested last night for engaging in a sex act in the subway bathroom.
A teacher?
A teacher.
Maybe he teaches sodomy.
What really kills me is the names get published in the paper.
Yeah, that's a killer.
I mean, you're a teacher, and now your name is in the paper for having sex with another guy in a bathroom.
Oh, that's the worst. I know a guy that happened to.
Oh, you're kidding.
I know a guy. He's married and stuff. His name appeared in the paper having sex with another guy. And everyone just acted like it didn't happen. Nobody acknowledged it.
You're sitting there looking at him talking, you don't even...
No one ever talks about it.
The men identified as Wilfredo Hines...
And Jackson Martling.
And Keith Limitone.
Limitone. So those two dudes...
were caught having oral sex in the bathroom at the 14th Street and 7th Avenue subway stop.
Gays love doing that. Not all gays, but...
And Hines jumped up and told police he teaches public school.
Oh, can I teach public school? Why would you volunteer that information? Oh, it's okay, I'm a public school teacher. You don't understand, this is a class project.
Yeah, right, I'm doing research.
Yeah, I'm around young children. I exercise good judgment. Why do guys have to have sex in a bathroom? I mean, I guess because they can. Yeah, maybe just because, it's guys and they're both into it.
It just seems so impersonal, disgusting, inhuman.
That's why it's great. That's why guys dig it. I don't know.
But his claim to be a high school public school teacher was not immediately confirmed. So there's hope that he's not a school teacher.
I see. Oh, they don't know.
Well, they say they haven't confirmed that yet.
I see.
Meanwhile, there's a police officer. Now, how did he think he was going to get away with this? Who has been suspended now because he was living with a 14-year-old girl. The Internal Affairs Department was already investigating the guy because they had heard rumors that he was living with this 14-year-old, but they decided, but then they got a complaint from the father that the girl had disappeared. So they went over there, and there was the 14-year-old and the cop. So now the 28-year-old cop is suspended, pending further investigation. He's been charged with statutory rape and endangering a child. And, of course, his career was probably over. They say the 14-year-old was not being held against her will. She went to school every day and was keeping up her studies.
There you go.
So it wasn't all bad.
Not so bad.
She was doing well in school.
See, they say you can't do well in school.
But, that's kind of a weird thing for a cop to do. They know the law, don't you think?
A lot of cops don't know the law. That's the problem.
This 9th grader, you just move in with a 9th grader and think nobody's going to find out. Her father's going to notice she's not coming home.
What's the big deal?
This is not well thought out.
No.
If you ask me.
But the kid did well in school, and...
He's charged with 3rd-degree rape and endangering the welfare of a minor and faces up to 4 years in prison if convicted. It must have been something else.
Yeah.
Risk all that.
There must have been some really good stuff. Yeah, you would think a cop would know sort of the law. But, this guy could have wigged out or something.
Yeah, you never know.
Maybe she looked older. Maybe she looked like a 10th grader. That happens a lot. I've met 9th graders that look like 15-year-olds.
Oh. It is true. Young girls today look a lot older.
Hey, where did Fred go?
I don't know.
Boy, it's been hell in here today. Where is he?
This is another one of those quirky things. He just disappears.
He disappears, and he knows it's time for commercial.
Now, I have to say...
Fred, are you all right? Yeah, because we got to go for commercial. But if you don't want to, pal, it's okay with me.
Sorry, I was just talking to John about something.
Oh, if you want to go out and talk some more to him, it's okay.
No, it was show business.
Oh, okay. That's okay, man. I mean, if you want to go back out and talk to him, I don't have to break now.
No, fine. I'm fine with that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Have I told you you're talented lately?
I would have rather have read about it, but...
Thought you had.
look again, I guess.
So you were out talking to John?
Yeah, it was about something.
By the way, the show isn't over yet, but that's okay.
No, it was something that we needed.
I know. I'm just kidding with you. You know. All right. Just a tease. All right. Okay.
Has everybody calm down?
As Don Rickles once said, you tease because you love.
Right.
Has it been tense though in the commercials?
No. It's been fine. It's fine for me anyway. I don't know. Yeah, right. Robin, let's take a break, and then we'll come back and do some more news.
All right.
Right after this.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show. 7-1 the Eagle. Let's return to the Howard Stern Show.
These faxes are funny.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Howard, Jackie has a new book called I Want to Be Miss America, too. I love that. Hey, what about me? My dearest darling Howard. This is from a guy. Picked up your book yesterday, Barnes & Noble, 18th Street, 5th Avenue. Manager of the store told me that the books have been selling quickly all day in spite of the fact that the store gave the book no large display. Instead, they had the book quietly stacked in the rear of the store next to the information desk. I quickly grabbed my copy from the pile in which only 7 books remain. After reading your chapter on cybersex, I couldn't believe that so many nasty, dirty thoughts could exist in the mind of any one person not on death row.
Oh, man.
After reading your chapter on how you battled against OCD, I wanted to cradle you against my 44 double D breasts. Hey, I could pick up chicks with this.
Oh, it's a new way to pick up chicks.
I didn't realize.
You're sick.
And as for the chapter on your radio family, I think that Robin has proven today that there's no cure for mental illness. You keep it forever like luggage. Love the drag pictures. Scott looks like Ethel Merman on steroids. Jackie looks like an old drunken prostitute. Fred looks better as a woman. Gary looks like a fat Puerto Rican whore.
Ooh.
John looks like Siobhan on crack. And Robin never looked better.
Whoa.
Almost halfway through the book, and I can't wait to see what's next. I love you. Tom Chiusano, our general manager, came in during the commercials.
And said?
He's a big Michael Jackson chapter fan.
Ah.
Hey, Tom, come in here and tell Robin what you said. He's like glowing. I envy you for having been in that meeting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I envy you.
Tom would have done the same thing? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, he liked the chapter. You got to admit, I wrote that one well.
I love that chapter.
I brought you into my head.
Reading your cure chapter. I gotta figure it out.
You got to go through it again?
Understand how you're cured.
Well, you can ask me tomorrow after Robin and Jackie read it.
Okay, yeah, okay? I want to participate.
He will be in on that discussion.
But I was telling Tom,
great.
Yeah, I told Tom something. I said, you know, when I was in that meeting with Michael Jackson, and I say this in the book, despite the fact that all the things that go on with Michael Jackson, it is very bizarre meeting someone that famous.
Not bad.
It was like mind-blowing, because here's this guy standing there that you're used to seeing in pictures and on videos and stuff.
He's always not in reach.
Yeah, and the one thing I noticed, beside all the bizarre things I go into, he's taller than I thought.
Yeah, he's very tall.
Yeah, I didn't, I had no idea. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I remember
he's over 6
seeing
feet,
him.
right?
Yeah, he's tall.
I remember him seeing him stand next to Eddie Murphy, and he towered over Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, it's weird. I didn't expect that.
You always think of him as slight.
Yeah, because his personality is so slight that you assume that he is a slight person.
Yeah.
I mean, he is slight physically, but he's just tall.
Why did you envy me being in that meeting? Did you thought it was a great experience?
Yeah, absolutely. It had to be cool.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it is the king of pop. It is this guy who is sold,
Well, he's the king of media. Are you impressed?
I'm the king of media. When you sit this close to me.
You are self-proclaimed. Well, actually, he's self-proclaimed.
Yeah, that's right.
He did that,
He's the king of pop. I'm the king of media.
meaning of king, so why should you have been impressed?
Right.
Exactly.
And then Tom said to me, by the way, can you sign 3 books
Exactly.
for me?
Then he bothers you.
I promise from now on.
And what am I going to do about that? One of the sales guys asked me to sign a crate of books.
I don't know why that came to you without coming in.
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
No, I have. I'm
only going to sign at the book signs, but I'll sign the 3 for you because you're gracious.
It may be right. And so what I'll do is each time I need something, I'll come in and compliment you on a chapter. And
I felt it was very sincere.
And it was.
I can see through you when you're just sucking up.
It was not calculated.
You liked it.
It really is. It's a great chapter. No, it's a great story.
Right.
It's a good show business story. It is.
It's a great show business story.
I do have to tell you, I got, when I just let the book fall open yesterday. And it did fall open to that cyber sex chapter, and I don't think I was ready for it. I saw some of the pictures. I said, I can't read that.
I read it too.
You know what? Yeah. Did you get aroused? Be honest. Did you get aroused during it?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, because here's a guy.
I'm sure I want to admit that.
I got so aroused writing it. I mean, I took care of myself 2 times during the writing of it.
Well,
There's a guy who told me he was reading it on the train, and actually...
He got
off.
excited. Yeah.
Yes, he got off. It's a fantastic fact.
Just reading what people have said about that chapter, I don't think I want to read it.
I will tell you that.
You will think differently. I mean, it's a very demented...
I said, you know what? This could be really bad, and I just flipped right past.
But it is important for women to read it. I'll tell you why it's important for women to read it. Because you will understand how a man's mind works.
No, your mind.
No. Excuse me. You didn't read it yet. You can't comment on it. I'm telling you, you will understand how a man's mind...
I cannot believe that you are all men.
And all those guys you date, it's the same thing.
It's certainly an insight into that man's mind, but it also is not that far afield from...
Your filthy mind. Yeah, right. I'm telling you.
Tom,
Here it is.
really hurting me.
Dear Howard, this is from King of All Lubricants. Listen
Should I
to this.
stay for this?
Yeah. Dear Howard, your book caused me great embarrassment yesterday. I was on the Long Island Railroad reading the chapter on cybersex. It was so engrossing that I forgot where I was. I had my hands in my pocket and was engaging in a good game of pocket billiards.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Around Hicksville, I felt as though I was being watched, so I looked up. Sitting across from me was a really nice-looking blonde wearing gray sweatpants. Our eyes met. She was smiling one of those, stupid smirking smiles. Then she glanced towards my lap. I looked down. It was Tent City.
Oh.
I must have turned beet red. I quickly got off at the next stop, which wasn't my own. You were hoping maybe the guy would get it on with her.
Right.
No, he just ran out of there. It cost me $20, but I had to go take a cab home. Because
That's what I was going to say. Now he's in this strange place and doesn't know how to get home.
He says, it cost me as much as your book to get home. And then he says he parked in the garage and he
went into his own garage.
Yeah.
Finished what he started.
Well, he finished what he started. He says, your book is truly dangerous. I like that, though. I like that. I always like a good turn on.
I got to reread the OCD chapter, though.
Reread it. I really do.
You didn't believe it either, did you?
No, I believe it.
Say it.
Tom, look me in the eye for a second. Did you read it?
No, absolutely, I read it.
Look me in the eye.
I read it.
I swear to God.
I believe you.
On the life of my children.
It's scary, but I believe
Thank you.
And that's why I really want to reread it.
What?
You are so full.
What?
That's why I want to reread it.
All right, thank you.
And understand better.
All right.
Because if it's true,
listen, Tom is admitting something. He has a very low reading comprehension level. He needs to read it 2 times. He does. Certain chapters, Tom needs to work through a couple
times. I got the Michael Jackson chapter right away.
There you go.
First read.
There you go, pal.
The next chapter, he zipped right through.
That's right.
I really kind of perused that more than read it each word.
Because you were afraid.
Yes.
It was causing too much.
I didn't want to get hooked. I don't have to run home and hook up.
I'm proud of you, Tom. I'm proud of you.
I really do like, and this, I won't go into
better than Private Parts.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I won't go into the individual analysis of each person, but
you better not.
I enjoyed reading that.
You did.
I enjoyed reading that, and I thought that it ended. All of those things ended positively about everybody.
Of course.
I was just getting through to that.
No, I don't.
Getting to that point is difficult.
No, because Fred, when he was talking about you, there was a whole.
Fred is a baby.
And a half.
Just pat Fred on the head.
Rub my belly.
Well, then pat me on the head, too.
Fred.
Thank you very much, Tom. You're making matters worse. As usual. It's like when you go in to negotiate with Tom.
How can you stay neutral and still cause trouble?
Right.
I have to say one other thing. I also read the chapter on the funeral for Imus at NBC.
Yeah, now, will you be reading that a second time? Or?
No, that one that you can do in one sitting.
Because I was there. I didn't have to read it because I was there.
That was fun.
Oh, it was great.
Isn't that fun?
And it really was exactly as you described. We had no idea how many people were going to be there.
Remember when Sharon, with that thing? Do you remember that, Robin?
Oh.
With Sharon Rosenbush?
After you pointed out Sharon then pointed out me.
Right.
Said, no, not me. Talk to him.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to read the book, Robin. You wouldn't know.
Okay.
You would not know because you are behind on all these.
It was Howard passing the buck on who was responsible for what was going on.
Yeah, they were almost, do you remember when we were at the NBC funeral? And Sharon Rosenberg, the cop came over to me and said, who's in charge? And I go, she is, and you and I ducked into the limo.
That's right, because they were now upset that we were blocking traffic.
Yeah. I said, take her away. You're a brave leader.
That's the funny restaurant.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
Thank you. All right. Tom Chiasano, everyone, who is, by the way, we used to be a book critic, as a matter of fact.
Is lucky not to have been written about it.
Yes. He was.
You should read my critiques. Oh, by the way, the Fartman cartoon was also really good.
Thank you, and that is the actual script from the movie that never got made.
Really?
That was the opening sequence.
That I could give you How detailed would you like a report on that one?
As detailed as you give us.
You know how he loves comics.
It was good.
It was a good one, isn't it?
Hey, the color and the art is great.
Tom Morgan.
It was really
Marvel
good.
Comics.
It really was.
Thank you.
It is beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, he did a great job with
The
it.
story.
Yeah, it was, it was the opening sequence.
Absolutely. It was
Right.
great.
Yeah, just wanted to show people that there was an actual script. Thank you, Tom. Who knew Tom was such a intelligent man? Robin.
Insightful.
Yeah, who knew that Tom was so brilliant? I'm looking at him with new eyes.
Such a quick guy.
Tom actually has read many, many books.
Yes, he has.
Yes, he has.
And more than one.
That's right. Oh, Tom, by the way, the picture of my wife in the meat grinder is a fake. It's not real. Tom called the police yesterday. Hey, on our phone, Robin.
Yes.
Because you did this in the news yesterday,
Well, we were wondering about that.
Yeah. Robin did a story about a woman who invented a female urinal.
The Sheanal is what she calls
Yes. And she's on our phone right now. Is this you, ma'am? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Kathy Kidder-Jones?
Hi, Kathy.
Good morning.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just very self-centered.
That's quite all right. I enjoyed every bit of it.
Thank you.
You just invented a urinal.
Yes. Yeah. Don't get carried away. Yeah, you know, you didn't invent the cure for AIDS.
Well, you know, you wanted to be the king of media. I wanted to be the queen of urinals. It worked.
Kathy, let me ask you something, because we couldn't figure it out. We saw the story in the National Enquirer,
And we were looking at the urinal.
It looks very much like a male urinal.
Yeah, well, it's kind of the basic concept. It's got the, you know, it's water in it, so it dilutes the urine when it goes into it, and it flushes like a toilet does, and all that type of thing.
Clear up one question. The only question we really have about it is, how does a woman use it? In other words, let's say I'm a woman, I walk in, I'm wearing pants.
Is it in a stall or is it on a wall?
It's always in a stall.
Oh, it's in a stall.
Yeah.
I see. Now, what do you do?
It's got a hose and funnel with a long handle on it.
Oh, it does.
Wait a minute.
I told you I saw a hose.
Yeah, you got this funny-looking thing over in the corner.
So you don't actually attach the funnel to yourself.
No.
You just keep it in the vicinity of the area.
Yeah, and it's got a sanitary paper cover that covers both the inside and the outside of the funnel, so you can't touch anything anybody else has ever touched.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, Robin, let me explain the female urinal the way I understand
All right.
it. You walk into a stall, but instead of having to...
Do the midair squat.
You can actually stand. You don't have to sit on
You
it.
stand.
All right. You pull off a funnel that is connected to a tube.
Yeah.
In the funnel, on the funnel is pieces of paper so that you're not actually holding, because you know women miss. They're as sloppy as guys are.
And you know what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
That paper's never there.
Oh, it's a dispenser that's on the wall right beside it.
Oh, so you pull it out. It'll be empty.
Yeah.
What
It's
if
like the toilet paper roll.
if it's empty, then don't use
If
it.
it's empty, you got to go squat over the dirty toilet seat again.
Right. So in other words, you can stand up and place the suction cup or
It's
whatever you
not
call it.
suction.
Well,
There's no
it should be. You place the cup between your legs and you evacuate.
Is that going to be comfortable? Let me think about that. I'm used to being in a squatting position.
But Robin, you a lot of times wear a dress with no panties, so you can just you don't have to do anything. You just have to.
No, but I'm just saying, you know how have you ever sat on a bedpan?
No, I have not. I would rather die. All right, than do that.
Because it is the same thing. It's like, this is not how I do it. So you have trouble doing it.
Do you think you'd be able to aim into a little funnel?
I'm trying to think if I would feel like going if I was standing up.
You'd go.
I don't know.
I think you could do it.
Actually, the first time it's a little intimidating because it is different.
Yeah, it's like the first time you pump gas.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Exactly. But after you do it once, it's like, I'm not going to squat in midair over a dirty toilet seat ever again.
So are you selling any of these things?
Yeah, they're doing really well. It's like any new thing. Remember when the microwave oven came out? It took like 15 years for people to get used to it.
You know, I went to the bathroom in my microwave oven one time, and I never did it again. I never got used to it. I'll be honest with you. So I understand what you're up against.
And we're selling a lot of them for handicapped usage, too.
Is that a handicap fee?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Really
Then can we get one for Fred? He's mentally handicapped. He experienced a complete breakdown this morning.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, congratulations on the She and All. If someone wants to get in touch with you about this, how do they do it?
1-800-853-3777. We're in Pensacola, Florida.
All right.
Well, thank you very much for explaining that.
Well, thanks for calling.
And appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, women can now stand up.
Gee, What a wonderful world we live in. Society is really getting better and better.
Getting more and more equal.
Can you imagine going to the bathroom? Like, you know that
a funnel.
You know that funnel is covered in urine.
And you put up a piece of paper, yeah.
Yeah, like your fingers won't get wet doing that. Come on. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
And it backs up. Oh, jeez.
Fred, you got a problem with that?
Is that like gravity feed or something, that thing?
What was that, pal?
Is that gravity feed, or is it like this? Does it suck the
Fred, we
away?
had her on the phone.
Fred, where were you?
I don't know. Because it just occurred to me.
Yeah, it's a little late for the question.
Sorry.
That was one of Fred's. You know, I'm glad you heard that. That was one of Fred's questions.
Was the book wrong?
Did you mention? You didn't even mention his question.
I was kind. That's what I'm saying. I didn't mention the client meeting. And everyone says I'm mean.
You are mean.
Gravity feed. No one even knows what you're talking about.
What? Gravity feed? You don't know what gravity feed means?
No. What is a gravity feed? Do you know, Robin?
Well, I don't know how you could ask that question. They're standing up.
Yeah.
And they're going into a funnel. What is your problem?
The funnel is okay. And then where does the funnel?
I don't want to attack
does
Fred.
Does it go down like this, or does it go up like that?
All right, listen. Listen to me.
You got to keep this going.
All right, I don't want to keep it going. You're a dog anyway, and no one needs to talk to you. You can go back in your leash.
Please.
Dog.
Oh, boy.
And he has no reading comprehension level.
I've been reading since I was 5, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Ask us like we made it.
All right. I love Fred.
I do, too.
Fred, look at me.
No, I will not.
He won't make eye contact.
I love you. Come here. I want to tell you I love you. Come here.
No,
Look at me.
Because I know it's insincere.
No, I want you to see how sincere I am.
No, I know it's insincere.
Just judge for yourself.
No, you're not a sincere person.
I'm going to say it to you right now.
You can say all you want. I don't have any books I want signed, so I don't have to be nice like Tom.
Fred, I love you.
Okay.
You fag.
Oh!
Oh, did you see the facts I showed you this morning? It was over there. Somebody tried to buy the book in West Hollywood.
No, what are they saying?
And they said they walked in and said, wouldn't you know to try to buy the book in West Hollywood? And they walked in and they asked for the book, and whoever was in the bookstore said to him, no, we don't sell gay bashing, something, racist gay bashing trash or something like that.
Oh, is that right? Oh, you mean they discriminate?
Yes.
Well, it is not racist, and it is not gay bashing.
And you're not a racist or a gay basher.
Yeah, and even if I am, I keep it pretty well concealed.
Maybe it's as well hidden as your disease. I don't know.
That you can't hide. Look, if anything, I've got a gravity feed connected to me. It keeps me pretty well grounded.
What was the other kind of feed, Fred?
Leave him alone, will you?
Suction.
Fred, I love you, man.
Oh, boy. Here he goes.
You know it's true.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. Everyone will have a chance to mellow out.
Like you tried to seduce Michael Jackson. It's not working.
Michael Jackson isn't as smart as you. There's no pulling the wool over his eyes. All right, let's take a break, Robin, and come back. That was a great story, but there's obviously other stories in the news. And we'll be back after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. We're back with The Howard Stern Show.
I don't know anything about yourself. Giving Fred a lesson in Fred. Now, Robin, Jackie asked me a question. He said that I mentioned on the air before that my book was the fastest-selling book in one day in the history of publishing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. What was the other book?
I thought I mentioned.
No.
The person who held that record previously was... Go ahead.
Wait a minute.
We never got to the answer.
Not like an author.
No.
Just like a book.
No. Not primarily an author.
Okay.
I thought that Oprah cookbook was
Not the Oprah cookbook. Not fastest. Not the fastest in one day.
One day.
One day.
One day. Mine is now the new record holder.
Jeez, I just can't guess.
Is it recent?
No, a couple of years. It is Madonna.
Oh.
And Madonna's sex book had a really quick one day and then dropped off. But she held the record.
Yeah, because it wasn't a big bestseller, I would not have
Right.
thought that it did so well on one day.
And that cow-faced loser now no longer holds the title.
Good, because she said she would have you deported.
Right, and now she's been deported of her title. She sold the most in one day and then sold 2 the next day.
After the book fell apart on everybody.
Right.
Word of mouth.
Yeah, I bet that
word of mouth.
Nowhere now.
Yeah.
Her and her metal cover.
Here's a nice fact. The book is fantastic. Yeah, right. Big metal bra. The book is fantastic. Got it at Barnes & Noble 48th. Lots of women buying it. The format is innovative. I love the acknowledgement to Kathy Lee.
I'm sure she will, too.
Yeah, you read that part.
Yes.
The only thing scarier than Jackie's ass are the pictures of your mother.
Oh.
You are ready to conquer late night. Conquered spelled Concour.
That's a very smart man.
Yeah.
From Rupert Murdoch.
That's right. Yes. Here, tell that odd-looking Martian, Fred, with the great gams, to take a pill and thank his lucky stars that you think so much of him. Fred, here's a hint. You want validation of Howard's appreciation of you? Take a look at your paycheck and bank account, not to mention the fact that you have a bank account and a wife.
Find Mel.
PSS, F. Jackie. That's the new thing.
Well, that's what everybody writes about you. Howard writes it. Everybody writes it.
I'm not the only one. F. Jackie. The new mantra of the show.
There's other mantras. You have a few nicknames on the internet, Robin.
Oh, I'm sure I do.
Oh.
Not the bitch is not the least of them.
No, that's one too many letters.
All right, very good. I do say that a lot. All right, very good. Robin, let's continue with the news.
Yes, Howard. Here's a turnabout.
What?
2 black police officers. What now?
What, Fred came to his senses?
You had so many children.
All right, so you say 2 black police
2
officers.
black police officers left behind a white man who was later killed.
Yes.
And Illinois officials are probing the incident. It seems that this white man was stopped in a black neighborhood for a traffic check. You know, maybe his light was out or something.
Well, he obviously didn't belong in the neighborhood. Go ahead.
And the police also said, you know, there was suspicious activity in a neighborhood known to have a large drug problem.
Go ahead.
So they pulled him over. They did a check, you know, one of those computer checks, found that the guy was wanted for not paying child support or something like that.
Deadbeat dad, Robin.
And, I don't know, something else. And so they decided to have his car towed.
That's Fred.
No, that's you. You're a dog, too.
Right.
They decided to have
Tow the guy's
car towed away. And he said to the police officer, okay, so could you drive me to the police station so that I can make a call and get myself home?
Yeah.
And they said, F you.
F Jackie.
That's the report, at
F
least.
you. F you, they said, huh?
And they got in their car and drove away. A little while later, they got a call, and they came back, and the guy had been set on fire.
Is that right?
And died.
Oh, Jackie. F Jackie.
So now there's this probe, and they're wondering if race had anything to do with it. Because, you know, black officer,
No.
white man.
Absolutely not.
Left in a known bad black neighborhood. The guy, they say, was shaking like a leaf when he begged the cops to take him somewhere so he could make a phone call. And, you know, after the FU statement, supposedly, they told him to go find a phone and make a call himself from there.
Right.
And that's the last they saw of him. The next time they were called, he
That was it.
was burned up. They saw him headed for the phone. So now everybody's wondering why there's not a big outcry. It hasn't been a lot of news coverage of the fact that this white man was killed in a black neighborhood.
Don't worry, we'll cover it.
It's very quiet.
By the way, Robin, it is not the police's obligation to make sure you have transportation after they stop you.
Yeah, but if you're in a neighborhood that you might not be, it's a high drug area,
Really?
really bad neighborhood,
No.
don't you have to think, you know, this might not be the best place to leave this guy?
It's not the job of the cops to think. All right?
Supposedly,
Right.
supposedly after the thing occurred, the black cop walked up to the guy who they picked up, and they says, your friend got smoked, and he smirked.
He did.
Ooh, well, that's not good.
Well, there you go.
So anyway.
Anybody think of the fact maybe the cops had to get home to their 14-year-old girlfriend. Now, in all seriousness, though, I tried to say this during the Rodney King beating, and people didn't believe me. I must tell you something. You got to understand something. The cops beat wise guys. This isn't a beating, but...
No, this isn't a beating.
Yeah, this isn't a beating, but just in general, because now black cops are being accused of what the white cops did. Listen to me. Cops in general.
No, I don't think a white cop has ever been accused of leaving somebody somewhere.
No, white cops have never been really... But cops, even like I know a lot of white... I don't know a lot, but I know one car thief who was beaten viciously by the cops several occasions because, believe me, he deserved it. I applaud the cops and what they did. They took him aside, but nobody had a video camera.
You have broken the law, traffic laws.
Yes, I have.
Should you be beaten?
Smacked around for what I did, yes. I don't believe I should have been beaten for a speeding ticket. And I was only going 15 miles above the speeding limit.
Where's the cutoff?
And I pulled over and I accepted the ticket like a gentleman.
Yeah, but
I didn't come out charging.
Haven't you gotten more than one speeding ticket? You still haven't learned your lesson.
That is true.
So you have, you're giving permission
there is
the
a way,
next time
wrong.
you stop
There is
to
a
just
way.
go at it.
No, there is a way to accept a speeding ticket. If you come charging out of your car after a long, high-speed chase, there is a very big difference between...
I say your basic premise is, we can't keep tying up the courts with these repeat offenses of nuisance
Get real.
level. So you should be beaten the next
No,
time.
you don't. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Robin. Let's continue with the news.
Well, it seems that you were right. You said that Colin Powell was not going to run for president.
Of course not.
Now he has made the announcement that he has decided not to run in 1996.
This was all about selling books. And Colin, as of next week, your book will be off the bestseller list. You will no longer be number one. I will see
Powell
that.
has contacted close friends and associates to tell them he won't run. He's expected to formally announce his decision this afternoon in suburban Washington.
You know when he would run? If he wrote a sequel. That's when he'll run. This is all about selling books. The first guy to do it, in fact, this isn't even an original idea. Donald Trump did it first. When he released his first book, they floated a story that he was going to run for president. And before you know it, Oprah Winfrey was having him on. Everyone had him on because now he was going to be running for president. And they got some heat going. Someone formed a campaign committee, which was set up.
Right. You have a lot of people running around starting to do things even when nothing's really happening.
And I said to Robin several months ago, or whatever this...
I guess it was about a month and a half.
Right. Whenever this stupidity started, I said, this is not a guy who's interested in running for office. This is not a guy who's into public service. He is a bookseller. And there is no reason to get excited about his book because he was a general who was, involved in what? Nothing. Generaling. For what? This is a farce. This is not a candidate. And, of course, he will announce today and not be a candidate. Of course not. What does he need to be a candidate for? He sold all his books. In the words of Jackie the Joke Man Martling, I got your money. That's the words of Colin Powell. And that book is a big bore. Not one frigging cartoon in the whole book. Thank you, Robin.
A discovery about sperm could lead to a new male contraceptive.
Yes, I'm following this.
Researchers at Duke University say they found that... How does a man's sperm find an egg, Howard? Do you know?
Yes. First, you take your hammy fingers and you explore the cavern.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you. And there is a way.
Yes, I happen to know that way.
What is it?
Well, the sperm actually has a homing signal.
I thought that you would
It's a
know.
genetic code.
Since you are so good at it.
Yes. Yeah, I nail my wife and boom,
Every
she is
time.
pregnant.
One time.
I'm no Maury Povich. I can have a kid.
No, a male sperm finds its way to a female egg by following its sweet perfume.
Yes, it's an odor thing. my sperm have such a big nose they can smell the perfume. That's how I do it. I hate my sperm.
This suggests that a drug could be found that would block the sperm's ability to sense the egg's aroma.
Interesting.
With such a drug, it would be an ideal contraceptive. There you go. No barriers, no taking of pills. You just block the sperm's ability to smell, and everybody can have a good time.
My sperm smells so good. They can smell anything from a mile away. Anything that's perfumey. You put a bottle of perfume in front of my penis, And my sperm will appear. One time, I was afraid of getting a girl pregnant. I put clothespins on my penis so I wouldn't smell anything.
That's a good one.
Thank you. What a critic you are, Arnold.
Senator Arlen Specter, a man that...
Wait a second.
What?
My penis is smelling Jackie's feet.
What does that make it do?
I don't know. I don't see any sperm. Makes it vomit.
Oh. Senator Arlen Specter,
great man
from the state of Pennsylvania, a man who we have met.
There's a real guy running for president, not like Colin Powell.
Running for president. He has introduced a motion in the Senate today that would temporarily stop the bill they're considering that has to do with late-term abortion, the banning of late-term abortion.
What a man. I applaud that.
That bill has passed the House, would ban a particular type of late-term abortion.
And Specter's saying it's wrong.
That's right. It would be, if it were passed by the Senate, it would be the first time Congress has ever taken any action to outlaw a medical procedure.
Wow. Well, he's a good man. He stands up. You know, he's a Republican, but he stands up against this nutty abortion movement in our country. And there's a guy who really is running for president. Colin Powell couldn't run for president. He hasn't. Nobody even knows what he's talking about. In fact, he's not even talking. You read that book, he doesn't say anything. At least you read my book, you find out about Michael Jackson. I wouldn't mind reading Colin Powell's book, find out about Michael Jackson. You find out about nothing. You can't vote for a guy who don't know one thing he stands for. Arlen Specter, you understand what he's doing? Guy's in office, he's done some stuff. But nobody gets excited about him because they don't know any better. Getting excited.
All you hear about is dole.
Yeah, can you picture him? He's going to be 100 years old when he gets into the office. He's going to be real motivated. He'll be playing golf by the moonlight. He'll be up, I guarantee you, if Bob Dole becomes president, he will be at Camp David, the vacation retreat for presidents. He will be at Camp David every weekend. He will barely have time to be at the White House. He will be so busy vacationing. When you hit your 70s, that's called retirement. There's no way you're going to be anxious to go to the White House every day. You want to have some time. I mean, you don't have that many years left. You want to spend some time relaxing. Kick back, smoke a few. This guy's going to be exhausted by mid-afternoon. It's nappy time. I'm 41. I'm exhausted at nappy time.
He's very funny because every time you see him, he's going to that jet because he's jetting. He has to run up the steps because he's got to show you I'm peppy.
Yeah, I'm a peppy guy. I'm as young.
Running up the steps of this plane.
I'm built like a 65-year-old.
He probably collapses in the aisle.
Yeah, what a joke.
Up there, but you see him running up those stairs.
God bless him. No, the age thing is a very big consideration.
You don't think any older person has the energy for this job?
No. Bob Dole is running up the steps on plane. Meanwhile, he's going to Tokyo or something. He sleeps all the way to Tokyo after running up those steps. The big event of the day is running up the steps. No, I believe that one of the things I like about Clinton is at least he's of an age where he's a guy trying to prove himself and he's a little motivated. You get up into the 70s, close to 80. You can kiss your motivation goodbye.
Well, it's interesting. It could work against you, though. The thing they say about Clinton is, again, he has that Carter syndrome where he wants to be involved in everything.
Yes.
And so we can't get everything done.
Well, how old is Clinton?
He's in his 40s, right?
Maybe we need a guy in his 50s. So old that he's not interested in organizing everything, but not so old that...
He doesn't want to do anything.
Yeah. Let's take a break, give Fred a chance to think about that, and then we'll come back and wrap it all up. Thank you.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Once again, Howard Stern.
And what is it, Fafa Fooey? We are in the middle of news, but Fafa Fooey needs to interrupt.
On the phone with a very, very important announcement is the editor of Miss America, Judith Regan.
Oh, my editor. Now she's talking to me. Hello, Judith.
Hello.
That is my... Well, you sound like you have good news.
I have very good news. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
Miss America is the fastest-selling book in one day in the history of publishing.
I announced that already.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been talking about it all morning.
Oh, my God.
I thought you said it was going to be... I thought you said it was going to enter the the chart at number 1.
Oh, it is going to enter at number 1. It has
Well,
to.
it would have to.
Yeah.
Yes. But I mean,
it's
it's sold
official.
out all over the country.
Is it really?
Yes. And
Wow.
we have such huge reorders. I don't think we can print the books fast enough.
Now, here's the problem. If the Miss America pageant now reads the book, and hopefully they won't be able to get a copy like everyone
I really
else.
don't see how they could have a problem.
I don't see how they, can you see how they'd have a problem? Do you think that I look like Miss America on the cover of that
Nobody's
book?
going to mistake you for Miss America.
You don't think you look like Miss America, Howard? I mean, I was walking by Barnes & Noble yesterday, and I said, oh, my God, isn't that Miss America? Oh, no, it's Howard Stern.
Yeah. Well, Judith, you're helping their case. So if the Miss America
It's
pageant,
ridiculous.
based
You know
on your
what this
letter,
is?
but what if a judge, here's my problem with all of this, and this is what forced us to put the book on sale early.
You never
What if
know
a
what a
judge
judge is going
Yeah,
to
right. What if a judge says, he gets this frivolous lawsuit, and he says, okay, look, I can't decide this right now.
Because I want to get famous, and I want to have Howard Stern in my courtroom.
Exactly. And he says, okay, there's an injunction.
We'll have to have a hearing.
Look, everybody knows that.
And then we say, the book is on sale already, and then he goes, no, I don't care about the books that are on sale, but the ones,
Well, that could happen.
the ones that you're printing to fill the reorders, that's the problem. You see,
There is no... You got to show cause.
Yeah, well, you know what? These are complicated times that we're living in.
it's true. You're rational. You're saying, hey, you got to show cause.
Well, of course. I mean, we have very rational...
Anybody who's having a problem with who Miss America is right now?
It's so crazy. We have very rational legal arguments. However, as you know, there are a lot of lawyers in this country who get rich fueling these crazy ideas, and you never know what's going to happen in a court of law.
That's the problem.
Because the judicial system, you know, there are a lot of judges in this country who do not honor the
So
law.
I think my point to you is, rather than speaking to me on the phone, you should be out reprinting books.
Aren't you printing books too?
That's
as
right.
fast, I'm
What are
as
you
fast as I
doing?
can.
Well, thanks for the good news,
We are
Judith.
printing books as fast as we can, and we're hopefully going to get them in the bookstores as fast as we
Or
can.
Xerox
You
the
know,
book.
We're Xerox.
Haven't you got a Xerox machine in your
Yeah, why
house?
don't you do? And you know what you ought to do? You ought to take your top off and Xerox your
great.
book.
What a
You know what? In my
pretty picture
book, I
that'll
had some guys faxed in. They liked the picture of you in the book,
be. They did.
and the picture was, I don't know why, but the picture
They cut off my body.
They did. I had a full picture of her draped around a couch,
You're kidding.
like a cat-like
Wait a
pose.
minute, Judith's the editor. She did that.
No, I tell you, you know what
That was the
happened?
one thing I didn't do.
She didn't give me the book till she didn't give me the picture at the end, so I didn't get to see the finished way it was cropped. But I would have put her whole body in.
Howard took the picture out.
That's the one mistake.
You selected that picture.
Yes.
I got to tell you that Howard is blaming you every time somebody complains about what he said about them in the book.
Absolutely. She made me do it. She made me do it.
You made me do. I kept saying, Howard, you have to tell the truth.
Judith.
Now, Robin, what do you think of what he said about
He
you?
lied.
He lied?
And Fred is boiling.
Oh, my God. What
Listen.
did he lie about?
None of that stuff is
Fred
true.
doesn't- You're not
in love with him?
He never feigned any illnesses.
You don't know
Get
that.
away from me. He never did. He doesn't even have this old whatever.
You mean Howard lives in a fantasy world?
OCD. Judith, I don't want to get into this because I have to get off
He's
the air to
got
go.
an O disease, all right.
I'm supposed to be interviewed by Entertainment Tonight.
Oh,
He's got an
well, pardon me
OD
for living.
disease.
Robin's still.
So anyway, listen, you've way outsold Madonna,
Thank
which
you.
was the second best-selling book.
So now, now that skunk
You
is off
flopped
the.
her.
So now that skunk is no longer having
He
that
no
claim.
longer holds the title.
I'll tell you why Madonna doesn't deserve that title. And this is my point about so-called celebrity books. Madonna ripped off the public. She put out a book
Lazy.
yeah.
She ripped me off. You know, the whole thing was my idea.
Who knows?
That's bad karma.
Robin says you're lying. Now listen. All right, listen to me.
First I heard of it.
Listen to me. No, I've actually heard Judith say that before, and of course I ignore it. Listen to me. The thing what Madonna did was she took a thing which was supposedly a leather-bound book, which, by the way, anyone I know who bought it, the cover ripped off. That was the first thing.
It was metal.
It was metal.
Yeah. And it cut people and ripped off.
Secondly, the book was a bunch of pictures of her naked, which would have been fine if she would have had some accompanying text, something to read. It was a nothing book.
Unlike your book.
Yeah.
Listen, I have a friend who lives in Phoenix, Blair Sable. She goes to the bookstore and she says to me, I can't believe his book is sold out. She went to buy a copy
She
last
couldn't get
night.
it.
Well, you know what?
Get it.
If we could have released the book on the 14th like we were supposed to, we would have had a lot more copies
I
in the
know.
store.
I know.
And now we're caught
I'm-
short. And I'll tell you something, I'm not happy about it, but I'm glad we put the book on sale early because some people came up to me and said, oh, didn't you plan it this way? I said, no. What I wanted to do is have people who want the book be able to buy it. That's called good marketing. My problem is now I don't have any books in the store. If you can't find it, that's a problem. So I'm not happy about that.
Well, we're working as hard as we can.
All right, Judith, thanks for the good news.
Congratulations.
Thanks. It's very gratifying.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Very successful woman, Judith Regan. I understand that she has purchased the Christopher Darden book.
That's what I heard.
Yes. And I certainly hope she doesn't make love to him.
Well,
because I didn't get to make love to her.
they say that she'll have to stand in line behind Marcia Clark.
Judith was so asexual during the making of this book.
Well, probably, though, that's why you got it done so fast.
Yes.
It was miserable to be with her.
You want to know something? I would go over to HarperCollins every day waiting for her to do something good to me.
Yeah.
And nothing would happen. And I would get a headache and get irritated. And then finally I just said, I don't know why I'm coming over here every day. I'm going to go home and write the book.
Yeah, I'll write it home.
I'm not going to write it. I'm not going to sit here and write it in front of you because you're not doing anything to me. Put your hand in my lap. She is a little piece of ass. And she's no spring chicken.
Jackie, you shouldn't laugh.
Jackie, you're no spring chicken. In fact, there's no chicken left on you. But I don't know what happened to her, boy, but, boy, she's all business.
She changed.
Boy, she changed.
On you.
If I do a third book one day, I ain't doing it with her. She better put out. Super lady, though. She yelled at me every day.
The fights were just hysterical to see the aftermath of.
Yeah. Ooh, come on. Hey. What's wrong with you? It's my story, not yours.
Next book.
Hey, you know if Tawny Katane publishes books? I want to write a book for her. Yeah.
Can I go on with this?
Yes,
news?
please.
We have to get out of here.
You're right.
Your friend, William Drayton, do you know who that is?
No.
Flavor Flav of Public Enemy was arrested in the South Bronx last night for carrying an unlicensed gun and for having 3 vials of crack.
It's hard to believe.
It was the latest skirmish with the law for Mr. Drayton, who was serving a 3-year probation for assaulting a neighbor in 1993, and who was arrested for driving with a suspended license last year. So at least once a year he makes contact with the police.
He's a rap star, Flavor Flav. And this is what he has to do to keep his image going.
Oh, I see. Both incidents occurred in the Bronx, where he lives. Around 9:30, undercover police officers are making random checks of livery cabs near 800 Grand Concourse when they stopped a cab carrying Mr. Drayton.
Mr. Drayton.
Mr. Flav.
Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav sounds guilty.
Yeah. Drayton was the only passenger, and he reached for his waistband when the police officers saw him.
He was going to do a shootout.
They found him carrying a .380 semi-automatic handgun, as well as 3 vials of crack in his pants pocket. So,
wow.
Flavor Flav was back in the police station again last night.
Sorry to hear that about our old buddy.
Yeah, we've had him on the show.
Sure did. Don't let him back in.
I couldn't tell he was on anything.
Oh, no.
Didn't seem to be on anything.
Seemed very normal that day.
Christopher Reeve is keeping his pledge to become a leader in education and research in spinal injuries.
Of course he is. What else has he got to do? He's in a chair. It's horrible.
The paralyzed film star has volunteered to be a subject in a study being conducted at Wright State University in Dayton, Ohio.
What do you mean, he's going to take part in a study?
He's letting them study him.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he's going to be part of the study. At Wright State, it doesn't surprise me, that's the place they develop those computer machines that they hook to your body that have allowed people with spinal cord injuries to walk.
Yeah, if I was him, I'd want to be part of that study. Maybe they could do something for him.
So he's going to be part of the study that uses electricity to rhythmically contract your leg muscles so that they don't wither. You know, when you don't use muscle, it atrophies.
I have Fred hooked up to one of those during the show. Make sure he's still working. I can hit a button. I had it up to 100%, and Fred still didn't move his legs. I'm just kidding.
That's a good one.
I'm just kidding with you, pal.
He says he wants to become a part of their research, and he seems interested in promoting this whole area so people can benefit and become more aware of what it's like to deal with spinal cord injuries. Yeah. So good for Christopher Reeve. There's been some kind of falling out between Marlon Fitzwater and Mike Wallace of 60 Minutes. Marlon Fitzwater was the press secretary in the Reagan administration and the Bush administration.
What's his problem?
He's written a book. Must have said something that Mike Wallace didn't like. They were both...
Did you call him a dog?
They were both supposed to be on that Bill Maher show, Politically Incorrect. But when they ran into each other, they just started... Actually, Mike Wallace started screaming and cursing.
Really?
At Marlon Fitzwater, and he wound up walking out and flying back to Washington, D.C.
I'm telling you, Robin, this book writing business is very dangerous. It's bad. It's bad to write books. You can't win.
Fitzwater wrote of Mike Wallace that as a small boy, now Fitzwater's a pretty old guy, but as a small boy he used to watch a grown man named Mike Wallace on TV.
Right.
He watched him night after night, he says, as Wallace insulted his talk show guests, drove women to cry, and performed his pioneering version of talk show extremism.
Yes.
It amazed me years later to find that he was actually respected by his colleagues and a successful 60 Minutes veteran.
Right.
So he was shocked that Mike actually went somewhere.
Yeah, didn't Mike used to do like cigarette commercials and game shows?
Game shows, yeah.
He's a goofball.
Now he's respected.
I'm on 2020. Friday, the guy who hosts that used to do Concentration, the game show. You down. Now he's a respected guy, too.
So really, what do you make of what these shows say about other people?
I don't know what to say. And if I have anything to say, I'll say it in a book.
So anyway, Mike Wallace and Marlon Fitzwater fighting it out.
Good.
They have made another arrest in the assassination of Yitzhak Rabin, the Prime Minister of Israel. They have not released very many details as to what, the guy who was originally arrested said he was acting alone, but I understand that his brother is in custody.
Wow.
And now they've made another arrest.
Arrest the whole family, Rob.
I don't think that they need to do that, Howard.
You don't think so?
No. More arrests are being made.
Good. Arrest
They'll
everyone.
bring the suspect to Tel Aviv later today to go before a magistrate.
These assassins never realize what they're doing, because even like a guy like Sirhan had no clue that what it would be like to spend the rest of his life in prison. No clue.
But they're very upset about the security
in Israel
around Rabin at the time of his assassination. They don't know how this Amir character got into the VIP parking lot to wander around waiting for Rabin to get to his car.
Kidding, he was in the VIP parking lot?
Yeah.
But I couldn't even get in there.
Oh, no, you would have been kept out.
Yeah, I would have been kept out the way I looked.
Even with a pass.
Yeah, and yarmulke.
Did you see the president with the yarmulke on?
Yeah, that looked real natural.
It was, because he's got that bouffant hairdo.
It was hard. I bet you they had bobby pins in there.
So the yarmulke was sitting way back here.
I went to a bar mitzvah a couple of months ago, and they insisted that I wear a yarmulke.
Well,
and I was like,
of course.
I said, look, I'm not going to wear one. I've got really long hair. I'm like a woman. Women don't have to wear yarmulkes. I've got the hair of a woman. And the reason women don't have to wear yarmulkes is because their hair is all poofy, and mine is poofy.
Don't they have to wear, like, scarves? Not in.
No. So, so then I didn't want to make a big deal about it, so I put the yarmulke on. 2 seconds later, the yarmulke falls off.
How
now,
do you keep it up?
You can't, because you got a bobby pin in. I'm not putting bobby pins in my hair. All right? All right, Fred?
I was looking at this whole crowd at the Rabin funeral, and I said, you can tell who the Jews are.
Yes.
Because they know how to wear the yarmulke.
Well, what they do is they cut their hair. They cut a big circle in their head, and then they just slap that thing on. Yeah.
Every other person who wasn't Jewish who had one on, it looked like the yarmulke was in the wrong place.
Well, I got to be honest with you. I feel stupid in the yarmulke, okay? I don't think it's an attractive piece of clothing.
But to be in that day and that, or, that little ceremony, you had to
Have you ever been to a temple where there's like a couple of super Jews who are not satisfied with the temple yarmulkes and they bring their own?
Their own, yes.
And they have
them special made.
They have velour with their names in Hebrew, and they got like the cast of Spartacus engraved into the yarmulke. And those guys are also proud of their yarmulkes.
There was a lot of those at Einzicker's wedding. Huh?
Yeah, were they?
When it got boring, I was just reading hats.
Yeah, right. And you know what? And those guys think like that's their big day. Usually the yarmulke is not a cool thing, but that's their big day.
Their yarmulke is cool.
Yeah, in temple, all of a sudden, wow, that guy's really into the religion. Look at his yarmulke.
They keep it in like a little bag, like a bowling.
Yeah, a special talus bag. That's called.
Custom bowling ball.
It's like a bowling bag. They have a special bag for their yarmulke.
If they don't have a head in there where they, so the yarmulke doesn't lose its shape.
You mean like a thing for your feet when you one of those shoe trees?
For a wig.
Yeah, like a wig thing.
Wig head.
No, they don't do that, but they have yarmulke and special like fill-in and talus. And it's a special bag, and it's got your name on it and different Jewish symbols and stuff. But
and where do you go to get something like that?
yeah, it's like a purse. It's like no.
I have never seen that in the Hammaker Slammer catalog.
Well, it's a hard item to find.
Like a whole thing.
Yeah, and those guys say to Temple, and they're like all proud of their yarmulkes. And yeah, so like I was actually at a wedding, and so the guy, I put the yarmulke on because everyone's now paying attention to me.
You have to.
So I put it on. A second later, like I turn my head because I'm dealing with my daughter. Yarmulke falls down. Now I got to find the yarmulke, okay? So now I'm really causing a scene.
Well, it is a stupid hat because it doesn't stay on anybody's head.
Hey, I got to say one thing. I don't like the French, but the beret is smarter than the yarmulke.
It's got weight to it.
Yeah, at least it's got something to it.
Yeah, you can pull it down.
It's big enough to clasp your head.
You know what? Next time we have to do something where one of the staff, we don't have any Jewish staff, but if any of the Jews go somewhere and we get invited, I'm going to wear a beret. All right? Like a full beret.
Is that to take the place of the yarmulke?
Oh, yeah. I'll have the yarmulke underneath.
You got to take that little doohickey off.
Yeah, off the beret.
Is there anything else you can do besides a yarmulke? Is a beret acceptable?
I believe it is. It's a covering. I thought the idea was...
because I was thinking that, couldn't you wear one of those fedoras or something?
I was thinking of that, yeah. That wouldn't be too distracting. So then I have the yarmulke on, and then it falls off. Then I can't find it. Then this woman behind me goes, "Oh, your yarmulke fell off." So then it's obvious the yarmulke is not going to stay on my head. I take the yarmulke again. I slap it on my head. Now I'm slapping myself in the head. I got the yarmulke on. And the yarmulke, the whole thing is you're supposed to keep your head covered, but they figured, well, hey, why cover your whole head? Why not just cover a little portion of your
crown
head?
Of your head.
Okay, yeah. It's like in deference to God.
Right. It's in honor of God. You don't show your head.
You don't show your head because...
You only don't show this much of it.
Yeah, because God is looking straight down. So
right at the top.
Right at the top, you can see that you're a real good Jew.
But that was what was funny about the funeral, because people had the yarmulke on the very back of their head.
So many guys were
and God can't get an aerial view. But, so anyway, I'm pretty sure Rudy Giuliani's wearing a yarmulke on his head full time.
No.
That's his hair?
That's his hair.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought he was Jewish. Giuliani. So then I slapped the yarmulke back on my head, and then 2 seconds later, boom, yarmulke falls off. And then I said to myself, you know what? I'm just not even going to look for the yarmulke. I'll just act like it fell off and I didn't notice.
Right.
So the woman behind me has to go,
your yarmulke's off again. Don't you have a bobby pin?
I go, no. What do I look like I shave my legs and wear tampons? I don't carry bobby.
Do they have additional yarmulkes?
Yeah, they got a whole big box when you walk in of yarmulkes, and then you're on your honor to put back the yarmulke after you're done.
Oh, you don't want to go home with that?
No. Somehow I'm ready. Yeah, I don't steal yarmulkes. I wanted to take the yarmulke and shove it down the woman's throat who was sitting behind me. That's what it's for.
But God's watching.
Right. So then the woman said, I have a bobby pin. So now she hands me a bobby pin for the yarmulke. I got the yarmulke on my head. Now I'm trying to bobby pin it. I'm stabbing myself.
Where do you put the bobby pin?
You put it on the, that's a good question, Robin.
Through the yarmulke?
No, I put it to the side of the yarmulke and from the bottom and get it caught in my hair. And then it's like poking, the bobby pin is pulling on my hair, poking me in the head. And I'm all irritated and upset.
But you can actually stick one of those things on your head with one bobby pin.
No. I did the bobby pin, and guess what happened?
What?
Then the thing starts falling off, but now it's hanging on.
It's like flipped over.
It's like flipped over backwards and hanging on to the bobby pin. That's like a whole ordeal with the yarmulke. And then we went to the wedding, and my mother's going, where is your yarmulke? And I said, Ma, the yarmulke doesn't stay on my head. Oh, my God. You know you have to wear a yarmulke. Why don't you get your bobby pin?
How does your father keep a yarmulke?
What do bald guys
Oh, he has no problem.
Do they wear chin strap?
No, it stays on. My father's got a really big head.
Yeah, and he just cups that yarmulke?
Yeah, he's got like the size of imagine putting a little tiny yarmulke on a watermelon. It would stay there, right on the point. Yeah.
You know who I love? I love the guys who don't use a bobby pin. They use one of those silver clips.
Yeah. Like a wig clip.
They like alligator clips.
And what do they clip it to?
And it's right at the top, so you see more clip than yarmulke.
See, Jackie, you'd make a fortune, because Jackie's always looking to make money. Make a yarmulke with chin strap, like a big, like those party hats. Yeah.
Got a bunch of braziers
that goes around the chin.
That'd look really nice. Yarmulke. You feel, you know.
Good for windy day.
But, you know, like I belong to a temple because, you know, my wife is Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only half Jewish.
enrolled
and
you.
Yeah, and she's raising the kids Jewish, so, you know, I have the...
Do you have a yarmulke?
No, I don't have a yarmulke.
Oh, now I know what to get you.
No, I do not have a yarmulke.
You get him the purse and everything.
And please don't send me yarmulkes, all right?
Ah, you're going to get a million of them.
Yeah. I'm not looking for a yarmulke party.
Yeah.
You'll have an assortment.
And, you know, and then what's always funny is, like when you go to, like, a temple with Jackie, and now Jackie has to deal with the yarmulke, and Jackie's like, you know, Jackie's seen a yarmulke before, and he's all of a sudden like, what's this? Oh, I don't understand. How can I wear this? And then Jackie carries on way too much about the yarmulke, and the whole routine about the yarmulke.
Turns it around in his hair.
Yeah, biggest anti-Semite with a yarmulke.
What to do with it.
Right.
Where's this Jew derby?
Yeah. And then he's laughing at the other yarmulkes. Like the first time he's ever been in a temple. Like a rube. You know, what's that? Yarmulke.
What's this pancake on my head?
This is stupid. I can't wear this.
Because it is interesting. You see different ones. You see the little satin ones.
Yeah.
And then some guys have knit ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are super Jews. Yeah. The guys with the knit ones, and they're like.
I was trying to figure out if
Jewish
there's a hierarchy, which is more valuable, which is more expensive.
I think that I don't know about expensive, but I think some of them are hand knit yarmulkes. You know. We better wrap up the news.
I know. We got carried away here.
Yeah, we had such a good time today.
So anyway.
Yeah.
I just don't think we want to meet each other in the hall.
No. I don't want to see Fred after the show.
And what do you think of Luke Perry leaving 90210?
Personally, I'm upset.
His last episode is tonight, right?
Yeah. Yes. I first of all want to say that, by the way, Monday night was a special edition of 90210. Which was
wow. I missed
excellent. The girl who plays Luke's fiance is the most stunning-looking woman I've ever seen. I also want to say, in defense of the fact that I am a fan of 90210, and people think that shows a low intelligence level. Mm-hmm. This show has been on 6 years. Not a lot of shows last 6 years.
This proves something?
It does. It proves there's a lot of other morons like me.
How long did Hee-Haw run?
Well, I don't know. That's a good point. But you know what I'm saying. There must be some validation in the fact that the show's been on 6 years.
Hee-Haw was on for something like 25 years.
Yeah, well, that was a bad show. But, yes, and Luke Perry is leaving the show, and it's such a wise decision. I'm sure there's lots for Luke.
He wants to concentrate on movies.
Well,
so I guess he got behind.
I haven't seen a movie in a year, man. I've been busy taping this hit show. Bad career move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why we didn't talk to him about this. We haven't talked to him in a long time.
I talked to him about it 6 years ago. I said, you better hang in with that show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he couldn't wait to get out.
He went and did movies. Do you remember his movies?
8 and something. 8 and a half seconds or something?
You don't remember it because no one did. But he's a nice guy. I wish him well, but he should stay with the show. So it's a good opportunity for him.
Well, you'll be right there tonight.
I will see his last
performance.
There seems to be someone's trying to kill Luke on the show.
Uh-huh.
And I have a feeling that the girlfriend will be shot by her own father. This is my prediction for 90210.
They have such exciting lives.
Now you're ready.
And thank God for that show. Every girl wears a belly shirt. And they're the cutest girls. Tori Spelling has a body from God.
Tori Spelling has deformed breasts.
Tori Spelling is in my book. And Tori Spelling, if you notice, took a special picture with a cutout of me.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see the belly shirt? Gorgeous.
It's the 90210.
Oh, that's how I look next to her. She is cute.
I'm telling you, those breasts look like they hurt that small child.
They don't hurt her at all. No. The only person that hurts is me because my hands aren't on them. Anything else, Robin?
That's it.
All right. Robin, thank you. I would like to thank you. I would like to thank the entire audience for giving me the honor.
We all thank you.
Thank you very much. Because nothing would have been more embarrassing to have all those camera crews at the bookstores yesterday with nobody buying the book. And I'm glad everyone really loves it. I am gratified. All your faxes are incredible, and I really feel like we're all in sync, we're all in tune. It's very nice to know that people are enjoying the book. What can I say? A couple of plugs here, too. Let's not forget Robin's book. Still in the stores, true? That's right.
It's out there.
Quivers of Life is out there, and it really...
believe my version of what goes on between Howard and me, or his.
Believe Robin. Do me a favor. And believe whoever you want.
Oh, the Bo story. That was another one.
Yes.
The Bo story was an absolute lie. I never had any conversation with you.
That's my theory, I said. I never said there was a conversation.
You know exactly, and I discussed
you
the
were mad
whole
at me,
problem
but I didn't believe
in the
you.
book, and I never stopped talking to you about Bo. What is wrong with you?
No, you never talked to me about Bo.
I
You
did
blew up
talk
at me.
to you. I did not blow up at you. I called you on the phone, and we talked about that day's show.
You were mad for 2 days. You would not talk to me.
Oh, you're so
I remember
crazy.
it like it was yesterday. Fred,
I never stopped talking
you were
to
there.
you.
Tell the truth, Fred. Bo the lesbian. You have to read. Jackie, don't ask questions if you're not going to read the book.
I'll have to reread the chapter just to remind me.
All right. Tomorrow I'll take that up with you, my dear.
I knew I'd remember all the lies.
Well, Jackie the Joke Man Martling last week to get his filthy joke video. Now there's a tape.
Yes, sir.
Who farted? I smelt it.
All true.
I'm a bit. No one doubts that. Only $15 plus.
dispute.
That's right. $4 shipping and handling. Holiday special. Buy two get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Wednesday night Jackie live at Chuckles, November 22nd, in Mineola on Long Island. For information and Jokeland's internet address, call 516-922-WINE. Get ready for King Norris at the Saint in Asbury Park this Saturday. You can torment Fred. Just keep barking.
That's what's going to happen. No.
Catch Baba Booey this Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. at Princeton Ski Shop Show at Giant Stadium. You really want to get under his skin. Throw him a bone on stage. I got to read this one fact about the book. One fact. This is a funny line about Fred. I bought the book at 5:30 p.m. Found out that I was the 140th person to get it at that store. That works out to 20 copies an hour sold in a crappy hellhole of a bookstore. Effing unbelievable. Okay. I just finished reading the latest masterpiece at 7 a.m. this morning after being up all night, unable to put it down. That's a good indication. My observations. Favorite chapter, phony phone call chapter. Glad to hear it. 2, seeing the piece of ass Fred is married to gives hope to all the other disturbed introverts out there who think they'll never find a woman who will put up with them. Gives them all hope. 3, the guy who... You didn't read the letter at the end of the book, did you?
No, I haven't.
The guy who equates you and your crew to Hitler and his minions has way too much time on his hands. This guy wrote a brilliant letter, I thought, which I made the sort of like the afterword.
Yeah, I think there was a fax. Was his name Murphy or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he wrote in thanking you for doing that.
Yeah, he writes a thing about how he compares our show to Hitler and his henchmen. Like you are associated with somebody, Fred is associated, Jackie is, and so on down the line. It's kind of interesting. The cover that didn't make it, all the covers that didn't make it were all great, but the best one was Howard Stern, Smell My Finger. Did you see that? Here's a piece of trivia for you. When you look at that one, the guy standing on the bridge is Emilio, the real bridge jumper.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Who posed
take
for
a
that.
close look.
That is Emilio. Just one question. Do you know where to scratch Fred to make his leg move in a circle?
Oh, that's funny.
Looking forward to seeing you at the Philadelphia book signing, your movie, and your next book. Keep up the great work. There ain't going to be no next book. I've had enough of these books. And Fred, I will scratch you on your belly.
Don't stand still, we'll pee on your leg.
Yeah. Don't miss Stuttering John appearing in Tony and Tina's wedding every Wednesday and Thursday night. For more information and to get a signed copy of John's CD, call 201-942-OUCH. Oh, our good friend Dee Snider and the SMFs doing Twisted Sister songs at Al Rose's Villa in Columbus, Ohio on Friday, November 10th, and at Slam Jams in Cleveland on Saturday, November 11th. Slam Jams also is the place where Jackie would be if it wasn't for this show. If you're planning a...
when you're done with this plug, we can go have our meeting in the back.
Did you see the facts that had what would happen if, like, a Wonderful Life scenario occurred, that you didn't exist? It said something like, Jackie would be a washed-up, drunk comic.
Yeah, I'd probably be drunk in some hospital ward, and you'd be changing my bedpan, so lighten up.
No, I'm telling you what somebody wrote, Jackie.
Did
Don't
Jackie?
attack me.
I'll
Knucklehead.
attack you if I want you.
Yeah. You kid. I'd be stripping in San Francisco.
Excellent.
There'd be a line out there.
And where would Fred be?
I can't remember. See, I need the facts.
Fred would be burying his grandparents in the backyard.
What did they say about that?
Playing with his grandparents'
They had
skulls.
multiple choice for what Fred would be doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's still up in the
Now
air.
I know why you and Jackie get along so well.
That's right.
Yes, I'm the fall guy. I'm the punching guy.
That's right. Why don't you learn to talk into the microphone?
10 minutes picking on me. Why are you yelling at me?
Yeah, we are back at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I'm not going back in.
If you're planning a wedding or a corporate event and you need a great DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040.
Can we keep going?
I haven't talked enough today. I will go now be interviewed by 17 newspapers and Entertainment Tonight. Thank you.
97.1 The Eagle.